Um, I figured this would be a pretty. Oh, and you, Jellen, sorry I deleted you. Hopefully you're back on because I added you as a managing moderator. Let me know. I feel like an idiot. I put you in timeout, so maybe it'll be a little while. Anywho, um, hi Hans Christian. Oh my God, LA Cam is live. Shit. You guys will have to tell me what's going on. Here's where I am right now. God, it's a gorgeous freaking day. Check this out. This is Chicago in February. Hi, Allie. Look at this weather. Well, you can't really feel the weather, but can you see how if the sun is out for one thing? There's no snow on the ground. Hi. Oh my God, you're in Germany. Well, hello. You guys are smart. You got rid of Scientology. So this is what we're going to do today. I'm really sad that I planned this so far in advance before I knew that Cam was going to be live at DOA's hearing. And I'm very anxious to hear what happens with that. I'm going to, so what we'll do is just talk for a while. Hope you, Jellen, comes back. And we'll, yeah, so I have a walk to get to the Scientology building. Now you guys will know how to get there. Here's Illinois Masonic Hospital. I've been in that hospital. It's a nice one, actually. My neurologist is there. And below us is Wellington. So I'm going to go down and get after it. Yeah, so now you guys know what I look like with my glasses on. So what I thought we'd do is, hang on a second. What I thought we'd do is just talk for a while today before I get there. We'll have about 10 minutes during the walk. So if you're not interested, you can come back in 15 minutes and see the Scientologists. But in the meantime, I thought we could talk about what's important to you guys and, what you'd like to see happen today. I've got a surprise for you. So when we get there, and Monty's not with me, unfortunately, today. He's at home looking sad. No, he's like the most spoiled dog on the planet. He eats raw food. He has friends all over. He lives next door to a park where his doggy friends are all day long, pretty much. Everybody meets in the morning and afternoon with the dogs, and they go off leash and run after balls and each other, and it's awesome. Like, he's got the dream life, which is good because he was found on a highway in Chicago. He was in pretty good shape. He was really skinny, but he had been neutered, and his coat was gorgeous. So I don't know what happened, if he runned away or what happened. But anyway, he's living the dream life now. So I'm gonna try not to shake so much today, you guys. It's really hard because my hands get cold easily, and then they shake, and there's like nothing I can do about it. Plus, when I zoom in, it's even worse. Here, I'll show you where we are. So this is Wellington and Sheffield. for those of you who are familiar with Chicago. Now we're just going to walk, get off the train right on Wellington, and just walk to Lincoln. And the Scientology building's right there. Wow, that car almost hit me. Hello, Layla. I'm such a sucker, too, for trolls, you guys. I talk to them and everything. I don't know how to do what I'm doing, right? I don't know how many times Aaron said, this is the easiest thing in the world. Just get a phone and prop it on a book and start talking. It's not that easy. Not when you have a million things. I'm carrying a water bottle. I'm like, it's for me. Maybe for someone else it was that easy. Not for me. And I'm still trying to get my bearings. But I will say, I've been assured that once I get the gimbal, it will be so much better as far as the shaking goes. I'm going to try. Ellie, what kind of dog do you have? Are you Dylan back? Good. I'm so sorry. Believe me, it's not personal, okay? So, Hans Christian Schwartz. What's your real name? Oh, I'm not complaining, Ellie. Don't get me wrong. I'm not at all. I have a lot of fun. It's just I worry about, like, you guys not having so much fun because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yes, I have a backpack. I learned that one after the first couple times. And I also have something called Sjogren's disease, they call it now. They stopped calling it syndrome. I have SLE, which is lupus. And sometimes, lupus and Sjogren's go hand in hand. Well, I was diagnosed with lupus in my 30s, and just a couple years ago was diagnosed with Sjogren's, and it makes your mouth really dry, and eyes too, but it makes you so thirsty. So everywhere I go, I have a giant water bottle. The rheumatologist laughs. He's like, I can always tell my Sjogren's patients because they come with giant water bottles. So it's nothing serious, well, for me, it's not serious or anything, except for it's extremely annoying to be thirsty all the time. And it's like the only time I'm not thirsty is when I'm actively drinking. It's a weird feeling. You have a min pin. What's a Havanus? Hans Christian, what a great name. I discovered I had my DNA done this year for the first time ever. And I was raised in a family that thought it was Italian. Like my grandmother is from Abruzzi. So they're like, yeah, you're Italian. Even my son Ben was like, his friends all told me, he was so proud to be Italian. Well, turns out I'm 40% Scandinavian. Well, actually, more like 50% Scandinavian, but I'm 40% Norwegian. And 17% Italian. And poor Ben was like half that, if 8%, 8.5% Italian, but boy, did he think he was Italian. It's cute. It's just that Italians are so proud of their heritage here. I don't know about here, but in my family and all the other ones I know. I'm so proud to be Italian, and they're proud of the culture, and the food, and the loyalty to family. So yeah, we get a lot of that. What a cute dog. All right. Yes, a backpack definitely is your friend. Oh, so anyway, Hans Christian is a great name. I love it. Love it. Ellie, thank you for being here. Ellie is a great, wonderful moderator, and I appreciate you so much. When I get tangled up with trolls, I get so frustrated I quit. I can't stand it. And it's a certain type of troll. I can stand any kind of language. Look at my my banned words, there's one on it. And the only reason I put it on it is because other people don't like it. I happen to kind of like it. But yeah, language is not an issue for me. But it's the, I don't know who they are. Maybe like young, like adolescent boys is what I always imagine. But they make inappropriate comments, and it totally grosses me out. And it completely undermines what we're trying to do and trivializes it, which is what they want, right? But I've actually stopped streaming twice because of it. So that's how much I appreciate the moderators. I mean, if trolls, I don't consider someone that disagrees with me a troll. I really don't. If you notice on my videos, I usually, the most outrageously critical comments I get, I pin to the top. Sometimes because they're so funny. Like, I got one recently that was like, why don't you just live and let live and quit worrying about whatever that cult is you're talking about? Like, great advice. Um, so sometimes they're really funny, and sometimes they're just like this hatefulness that comes out of nowhere, and you're like, man, you don't know me. Look at the sun. The sun is actually out in February. Unfreaking real. So we have a couple more blocks. I like to wear my sunglasses when I'm near the center. It doesn't matter. I'm sure they've found the stream. I know for a fact that they watch Trash's stream. I'm not sure about mine yet. But I'm sure they know who I am. What difference does it make, really? I don't have anything they can take away. I'm retired, so they can't take my job. I never cared about my reputation, so they can't take that. They could say whatever they want, but I'm pretty confident in the truth. They don't scare me. I mean, even the guy following me in the alley, I just thought, well, crap, I tell everybody don't walk in the alleys in Chicago, and that's one of the things you're raised being told here. And then but it was like middle of the day, I had my dog with me, and there was so much foot traffic because it was a Sunday, so there were people all over. But here's the thing. The guy that was behind me, I saw him when I was talking on the side of the building that has the beloved dumpster. I saw him, and he was kind of like lingering and looking at me a lot. And he had this, you'll see a lot of the Scientologists carry these portfolio things. It's like a leather 80s portfolio. And anyway, I noticed him, but I thought, oh, I'm being silly. And then he followed me all the way down to the alley, and there are a lot of people walking in that direction. Well, several, not a lot. But then he turned right behind me, and I started speeding up, and he did too. And that's when you know, like, what's up, or you think something's up. And when I turned around, I could see him clearly. It didn't come out on video very well, but I could see him, and he saw that I had the phone in front of me, the camera, and he booked it into the back of the Scientology building. So, I mean, put two and two together. I got so many comments that are like, "You're paranoid. Oh, you have, what did they say? You need counseling. You have main character syndrome." Some girl said, like, wow. That was some pretty quick evaluating, wasn't it? Watch me for 30 seconds, 15 seconds. But anyway, I wasn't scared. I just felt bad that I had not followed my own advice, and now you guys were going to see it. It was embarrassing. Yes, well, I'm going to say this and probably jinx the whole thing, but you guys, the police in Chicago have been here for us. And I know this is a fact because there are only two of us. On Natalie's show this morning, she said, Chicago, Scientology, Audit, and Trashy V12 BMW, and a whole bunch of other people are in Chicago. And I was like, yep, no, I wish. So it's just two of us, and I know that they've been called out exactly 4 times. Well, I don't know about when they get called out, but they've come out exactly 4 times. And the police here are not interested in protecting Scientology. They're not interested in answering the calls. They don't give a crap. And as soon as they informed them of our First Amendment right to do what we were doing, they stopped coming. And we haven't seen them since. And it's been a month. So, whatever. It's different than LA. If I lived in LA, I would be terrified. Between the beating that Confident Chris took and the way the police behave, I've seen police act like that. I mean, I spent some time in the hood when I was younger, and that's how the police treat people. It's not unexpected. It's not like, oh my gosh, to me, it's not. And when I was young, I think I was about 26, I had a job in the felony trial division at 26 in California here in the state's attorney's office. And, I was there long enough to know that's not what I wanted to do with my life. But there was so much corruption with the police, and anybody that talked to the police like they did in Denver yesterday, it was either Portland or Denver. I think it was Denver. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure now. Where's long-haired Mexican? Thank you, Fluffer Squirrel. Good to see you. Hi, Hillary. Nice to see you too. I'm hoping that anybody that's okay, Denver. So it was in Denver. The way the long-haired Mexican talks to those cops, you would be arrested on the spot here. But the thing is, they don't mess around with people who aren't doing anything here. They treat, I shouldn't say that. That is not accurate. It's not that they don't mess around, they do. I personally have been involved in trials of people that were doing nothing other than standing on a street corner. But they go to places that are known for drug and gang activity, and they hassle those people. They don't come, so far, knock on wood, they don't come and hassle protesters with cameras, you know? Then again, maybe they haven't, I'm convinced that LA, Denver, they want death by cop, the Scientologists want to kill us by cop. Because there's only so many times that you can call the police and say, somebody's shooting up the building, somebody's got a weapon and they're threatening us, somebody says they're hunting duckies. There's only so many times they get these calls before they're going to shoot somebody. And I'm telling you, look at the history of Chicago. If that happened here, it would have been done already. They shot an 11-year-old kid in an alley in the back because they said he had a gun, and they killed him. They murdered him. And he had nothing. They said he had a gun. Of course, the gun was never found. They're just nuts here. But again, I'm not in one of those neighborhoods. I'm not standing on the corner. You guys, I was thinking, no, I would never talk to the police like that either, because I've seen what they do to people that do. Here, so you can't talk to the police here like that. They have statutes here that allow them to arrest you for, for calling them names, for example, screaming at them, walking toward them in a threatening manner, making any kind of anything that could be, construed as threatening or aggressive, and they will arrest you. They will arrest you. I've seen it. So, yeah. No, I'm polite to the police as long. I just have this, like, maybe it's the 17%, but I have this kind of hairpin temper, and I try really hard to keep it under control. Anyway, yes, you're welcome for auditing Chicago. It hasn't been much of a job, but hey, there's no one else doing it, right? So, Trash has some car issues, and he works full time. He's a busy, busy person, and he works really hard, and such a smart kid. And he's not a kid, such a smart person. And I haven't seen him yet this week, but I'm hoping that I do at least see him on Friday or Sunday. So we're about to be able to see the Scientology building. I'm not even walking fast. I'm so enjoying this. So what is not true? Who's lying to me? Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really going to get into that discussion because it reveals too much personal information. But Ellie, you and I can have a conversation about that sometime. This is the corner of Lincoln and Wellington. I know that somebody told me he was coming today. Actually, that might be a Sea Org guy right there. They love their blue sweaters. So if you guys can see over here on the right, that green awning right there behind the light post, that's a restaurant called Pockets. Here, I'll get closer. And believe it or not, the Scientology building is on either side of Pockets. It's on both sides. Pockets is like this triangular shaped building, and Scientology building is not. So it's on the street on both sides of Pockets. Isn't that funny? Yeah, live streaming evidence is the best protection. So is there anything you guys want to know, see, talk about? Anything in particular? Any shenanigans you want to get up to today? I'm going to pretend like I'm not alone. So, can you guys at least see how beautiful it is out? Okay, it's time for sunglasses. We have to stop here. So I was on the way, listening to music on the way to the city, and this song came on, this old song called Uninvited. Do you guys know that song by Alanis Morissette? Uninvited. I'm listening to the song and I'm like, this is my channel anthem. This is what I want to say to Scientology. You aren't allowed. You're uninvited. So if they come, uh, if they come at me with music ever, which they never have, all they do is play Scientology TV, then I'll get it. Rather, you can't legally arrest them for wrong. In reality, they do. Yep, that's what they do. You are absolutely right. And I know that for a fact. So not because it's happened to me, because I used to handle those cases in the state penitentiary. Yeah, there's no reason to leave the day on this call. That's how they Okay, so I'm going to try to add a little I watch the movie?
No, sorry.
No, I can't watch it?
No.
It says, everyone welcome.
Yeah, but I know what you're here for, so.
Uh-huh.
Can you please get
What's your name?
out of the property?
Oh, why? I thought Scientology was a church.
It is, yeah, absolutely.
I can't come in and visit your church?
No, because you're not here to really learn about it.
How do you know?
Because I know what you do.
What do I do? Oh, there you go. There was a surprise. All right. So, that is Audit. What do I do? How did you know that? Could it be private investigators? Could it be Grant Cardone's money paying for people to follow me around? I don't think so, but you never know. So here we are back at the Covered Dianetics Foundation. Barbie should be getting, I wanted you guys to be able to see the inside. That was Barbie. Did you recognize her? We know her real name is Brianna something, but I can't remember it. It's in my email. No, they can't call me into trespass. They have to do that. Never walked in there before. I wanted you guys to see what it looks like. I mean, yes, of course you can call me in. She probably will. Sure. Looking out for my viewers. Okay, so, so it came over to the way to happiness. Scientology, but someone who was taught by someone who had no education at all and really never thought much, except for how to show people a piece of sky. I hope you guys read the book Space Messiah. It's an amazing book, thorough biography about, no one's ever asked me, but, and I've given a little bit of background about how I felt. Okay, I'm working on it, guys. Let me know when you can hear me again. Okay, can you hear me now? How's it sound, you guys? Is it still muffled? I think I have my finger over that thing. They need to call me in. They've been very, very bad people. Did you guys, can you hear me, Ellie? Okay, hold on. I'm taking off my tape. Here's our, I'm going to go over here for a minute. Oh, here's one of our favorite Scientologists. Yeah, sorry about the sound. I didn't touch anything. Being very careful about it. Excuse me, sir, are you a Scientologist? I've seen you go in and out. Are you? Are you willing to answer a question about Scientology? You know that your organization trains children to be auditors? What do you think about the disconnection policy that's still part of Scientology? Sir, it's a church, right? Why can't you answer my question? What do you think Scientology did? What do you think you did to bring me in? Did you pull me in? Does this make you suppressive? Am I contagious? Why won't you answer questions about your church? They don't, because they throw their cigarettes all over the fucking sidewalk. Okay, so I'm going around the corner so I can try to fix my sound. Hang on, it's going to be rock. You guys see our garbage can? Those windows by the dumpster are the ones that are where we saw them doing the cure. We could see right through them. Did anybody hear anything about DOA yet? It's true, Hillary. Every time we see someone smoking, we stop them. Because I don't know, I think it's the same everywhere. Nobody smokes anymore. I vape, and I used to smoke for many years. But, so I'm not judging, I'm just saying, like, no, but you never see smoke hardly ever. Maybe on occasion outside a bar. But that's it. There you go. That's the church. The church you can't speak about. Bye! I think smoking is so much part of the culture because it was an L. Ron Hubbard thing. Are you, Joan, did you hear anything about DUA? I'm sorry, you guys, here. You talked for a while. Chain smokers. Is David Miscavige a chain smoker too? Oh, okay, thank you, Ellie. I mean, do you think they know? Oh gosh, I thought they were going to call the police when I was yelling "Source is a clown." I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't know what that was me that day. I was angry. I was thinking about like how much my son would have wanted to be here for this, and that he absolutely would have been a part of this because I raised him to stand up to things that are wrong and bullies, people that take advantage of others. My feet are not on the sidewalk. Those are my fingers trying to take off the case. But hang on a second. Hey, you guys, is that any better? Okay. That's Tim Harrison. Can you hear anything? Can you hear me normally now? Yeah. Can you hear me now? Guys, is that better? I just took my cover off. Same what? Still muddled? Okay, well, I might have to shut this one down. Wow, you can hear that? That's so far away. Crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna. No. Hi, DJ. There's like nothing happening anyway right now. So if we're gonna have sound problems, it might as well be now. How's this? Yep, I'm gonna shut off the phone and start a new live. I'll see you in the field.